Hello YouTube. Hey, this is Will835. This is a new plane, obviously. And if you guys didn't notice, HobbyKing had a big sale with obviously their planes, and that's why I pulled the trigger on this one. Why pay full price? So let's dig right in, let's see what's in here, and let's check it out. Alright, so here it is. So far what I've seen is the box is totally undamaged, which is a great thing. This is the HobbyKing Focke Wulf FW190, and let's zoom in on the specs so you can check that out. Pause it if you need to, if you want to really get into it. But there it is. Okay, and now as you can tell, I bought two spare props, and if you've seen any of my videos, there's some places that I take off that is pretty rough. I don't have a beautifully manicured runway, so you know, some of the grass that I take off from could potentially break the props, so having extras is a good idea, at least for me it is. So okay, so let's get into this box and let's check out the components. Alright. That was more difficult than I thought. Okay, so first things first. We got ourselves a prop. Right there. Bit of tape. Alright. Nothing special about this, just the prop. Alright, so let's put that aside. And the next thing is what looks like the elevator, possibly. Alright. I believe it is the elevator. Yep. I have to admit, this is very well packed. There you go. Ooh, boy, these babies are stiff. Make sure you work these things before you put them on. You don't want this thing to be all rigid and screw up your servos. So anyhow, there you go. Looks to be in good shape. With all that bubble wrap, it better be. Alright, there it is. Okay, next thing. Next thing. The wing. Oh yeah. There she is. Take this out of the plastic. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's that. Let's take a nice look at it. Now these have those sequencing landing gear, so this is very unique. I've never seen this setup before. Looks like a dual servo type of doohickey there, or one servo, but that opens up these inner doors, makes it more realistic looking. So other than that, the looks like everything's already hooked up. Not much to do here on the bottom. So all the linkages are all done, so probably all I'll need to do is put it on the plane, screw it on, make sure all the wires are through the canopy and or through the fuselage, and I'll be ready to go. Should be pretty easy. Alright, so there's that. Again, very nice looking. Okay, you've got screwdrivers, got the nylon screws, I believe that's for the wing, a few other little spare parts. Put that back in there. And now, everything, the main thing that everybody likes to look at, fuselage. There it is. Oh man, that pilot looks huge. So, this thing came with a 45 amp ESC, which is hanging out. Kind of weird, but anyhow, that's fine. Let's take that from that. There she is. I gotta say that pilot looks pretty big in there. Can you tell? Look at how big that guy's head is. I'm pretty sure that's a little too big. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Anyhow, everything else looks to be pretty nice. And you open the battery compartment by turning that little switch, or that little, and there it is. There it is. There's only one place to put the battery on this, so like Mr. Pilot Robert would say, there's no need to do any CGing because there's only one place to put it. So let's close that up. Again, this has a little tab thing here to lock it. So there you go. There is the fuselage. Again, the rudder is already hooked up, so that looks good. Here's the other side. Alright, so other than that, I've got a spinner right here. The unique part about this spinner, I'll show you in a second, is it has like a fan on here. See that? So that'll definitely bring in additional air, or at least I think it will. That'll look cool. Just like that. So looks like that's it. That's all we got in the box. Before I do anything, I will check the bottom of the box, just in case. Put this down. This side seems to have a little crushing. It looks like it fell. I don't know. It's not that bad. Alright, so let's look underneath the box. Okay, nothing here, nothing there. No. That's it. We're all good. That's it. Alright, so there you go. There's everything that came in that box. Next thing I will do is start assembling it. I will talk about anything that I feel is an issue with it, if there's any, and let you know at the very end what I really think about this plane, or at least as far as how the build goes. So hang tight, and I'll see you really soon. Okay, so there it is, all done. Battery's connected to it, everything's working, and she looks pretty good. Again, I think the pilot's a little bit on the big side. Look at his head, huge head. But in any case, it's still a pretty good looking plane. Let's see, as far as build wise, I'd say the tail, putting the tail in was kind of a pain. It was very tight. The space that it has to move the elevator right there is very close, you can see. So make sure you have that. Try to make some space for it, because otherwise it'll bind up, obviously. Let's see what else. Putting the main wing on was a little bit of a pain. All the wires for the retracts and what have you, there's so much of it that you just need to really need to finesse it and get it in there so that it's not binding up and it's not in the way of you putting that wing on. So that's kind of a pain. Let me show you what mine looks like under the hood. If I can open it. There you go. So there it is. This is, again, not finished yet. I have not done all the minor tweaks that I like to do to it. But there it is. The battery only goes in one place. There's my receiver. I'm using an 11RX 7-channel with a gyro. I haven't even set up the gyro yet. And there's a lot of wires down here. Let me just move it out of the way. Look at all that. A lot of wires. So just gotta take your time and, you know, just get it in there right and try to make it as neat as possible. But that's that. I'll show you what the retracts look like. Give me 1 second, I'll turn this thing around. Okay, let's see those things work.
Landing gear up.
That's actually not bad. That works really well. I don't know if I can maybe tighten that up a little bit, but let's open it up.
Landing gear down.
Oh yeah. So there's the landing gear. You want to look at it closer. Not bad. I mean, this is not a scale Focke Wulf at all, because the landing gear would be a lot longer. But I think that's just the way they could do it on this one. But there it is. Let's see what else. What else is there to say about this? Let me turn this thing over and I'll think of a few more things here. Hold on. Okay, so here's the last thing I think I can talk about. See that prop? It's pretty low. Look at that. So I'm not sure, but maybe 1.5 inches maybe of clearance there, maybe 2 inches. So I'm not sure how I'm going to take off with this thing. I'm probably going to have to try to use the dirt road, which would be a lot better at that middle school. I won't be able to do it on that soccer field, but I am eager to take this thing out, see how she flies, and you know, hopefully I don't end up with a crash. All I know is speed. Need some speed. Little right elevator. Maybe some takeoff flaps. But this is a you know, it's 1100, I believe, 11 or 1200, I can't remember. But so this shouldn't be too hard to take off on. So there it is, the HobbyKing Focke Wulf FW190. I'll let you know if you should buy it once I fly it. Okay, so this is Wulf 35. I'm Rick. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.